Hey friends, welcome back to my art vlog. I'm Traci L. Turner, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about my upcoming artist residency. My upcoming artist residency. Yay! Alright, thanks for tuning in, everybody. So, I don't think I formally announced that I was doing this residency. I made just a quick post on Instagram, but I never made a big one stop announcement for everybody to know about this. But yes, in a few weeks, I'm going to be going off to the East Coast, back to my hometown, the DMV, to go complete an artist residency that I was able to get. So I did get a question about how I got it. So I'll talk a little bit about that. So here's the thing. With a lot of these opportunities, you do have to kind of seek them out. And one way that I do that is that I'm on an email list for calls for artists. So the main site that I know about is just called callforentry.org. I will link you in the bottom, so definitely check that out. It is just this huge database that includes just all sorts of calls for artists around the country. And there's different types. It's not just residencies. There's calls for artists for art shows, group shows, competitions, things like that. And some are just regional, but they have plenty that are also national, so anyone can apply. And it just lists all the criteria and the deadlines and all of that good stuff. So I definitely implore you to check that out if that's something you're interested in. I mean, I wouldn't say solely rely on that kind of stuff because a lot of them require entry fees or application fees, and that can be a bit expensive if you're just applying to a bunch of those all the time. So I would say just kind of pick and choose wisely. Pick and choose the ones that you think you have a good chance of getting into. And so that's kind of what I do. And so with this residency, I just saw it on the site, and I was familiar with the venue. The art space is called the Torpedo Factory. It's in Alexandria, Virginia. I used to live out there, so I know exactly what it is, where it is. I've taken a class there or two. So yeah, and they were just looking to fill their open studios for the summer. And so every residency is different. Some are paid, so most are unpaid. This one is an unpaid residency. So pretty much everything is coming out of my own pocket, travel, lodging, all of that. Luckily, I'm from there, so I can just stay with my mom. All I have to do is just get myself out there. So that will be a post for another day. But yeah, and a lot of the paid residencies are very competitive. So that's not to discourage you from applying. It's just to let you know that, yeah, just keep that in mind when you are thinking about these things. So this residency, I'm only going to be there for a month. That's pretty much all I could afford to take off from my job. Luckily, my job is pretty flexible with the schedule, so I can take at least a month off and to go do this. And so also, okay. I guess I should talk a little bit about what an artist residency is. And so a lot of them are basically, it's just they give you a space where you can focus on your work. The the benefits of it is usually the location or the quality of artists that you'll be around, or a lot of times they'll give you opportunities to present your work to the public, be it a gallery space or just by having people come visit you in the studio during your studio hours and all that. You just never know where these things could lead. But really, it's just mostly about having a block of time off where it's just you focusing on your work. There's no distractions, or at least a lot less distractions. You're outside of your regular environment and you get to just do what you want to do. So that type of setup is definitely something that I need right now, and feel very fortunate and lucky that I get to have that at this point. But yeah, so that's basically the idea of what a residency is. And normally it's a jury thing, so they evaluate all the applications, they look over your work, they look at your artist statements and whether you've shown in the past or not. They look at the quality of your work, and just they look at the potential as well. You know, are you at a point where a residency would benefit you? And they just kind of go through what that criteria would be when deciding. So yeah, it's not something that was just like, oh, first come, first serve, and I just got in. It definitely, it was a process. And I mean, I have no idea how many people applied to this, but I'm going to assume it was competitive enough to at least, I don't know, try to feel good about getting it. So I'm really excited about it. At least intellectually I am. Emotionally, I still haven't really connected with it, probably because I'm not out there yet. So it's been kind of a slow burn. I've known that I've known that I've got this residency for a few months now. So it's just been this really far removed thing for me for a while, and now I'm about a month away from heading out there to go start it. So it's starting to stir up something, a little bit of something in me now. So yeah, what I plan to work on out there is a lot of what I've been doing this year. So more hearts, probably more lips, mouths, things like that. I definitely want to return to figurative work. I mean, just actual human body stuff, not just pointing out or focusing on a certain area. But yeah, I'm overwhelmed by it a little bit. I've never had this type of opportunity to just sit and work, so I don't know what that's gonna be like. I could really love it or actually kind of not like it, and then I'd have some decisions to make from there. Either way, actually, is if I really, really love it and feel like, okay, I'm gonna need to do this art thing full time. I had a taste of what it's like. Now I just really, really need to do it. That scares me a little bit because the risk is so much higher. It's a risk that I've been skirting around, trying to ease myself into rather than just, chop the arm off and go for it. I would have to figure out what that might look like, because right now I'm in a place where I don't have any backup. I don't have family. It's not like, oh, well, I can quit my job and go move back in with my mom and just, figure it all out. I don't have roommates, anything like that. It's all just me. So I'm proceeding with the assumption that it's still just going to be me trying to figure out how to take care of me in this place that I'm still getting to know. So yeah, it's not just as simple, at least to me, it's not just as simple as being like, just take the leap. It's I don't know. At this point in my life, I'm 33. I don't know how many leaps I have left to take at this point, or at least not without some proper groundwork laid. And so that's kind of where that's what a lot of this is right now. Just laying a lot of groundwork so I can continue to make art more and more a part of my life and my income and all of that. So yes, yeah, I hope all of that made sense. I was on vacation last week, so I don't really have much to show you, nothing new really as far as studio work. I don't have anything interesting. I doubt you want to hear about my vacation. I mean, it was great. It was awesome. I went to Monterey, California, solo trip, hung out there. Just it's not really art related, but that is the reason why I don't have anything new to share. But talking about this artist residency that's coming up felt pretty relevant, and it's going to be a bit of a countdown until then, so I have a few weeks. So and I'll definitely keep you guys posted about it in some form or fashion, be it pictures or video or audio. More to come on that. So yeah, that's about all I have. If you have any other questions about residencies in general or applying to different art competitions or what have you, drop them in the comments, my nigga. We're all out here just trying to put ourselves out there. And so anything that I can do to help encourage you to do that, or to help you get your mind right about it, I am all for, because I'm learning a lot of this as I go as well. And sometimes you get those lucky breaks, and I consider this residency to be one of those for me. So yeah, for everything else related to me, please go visit my website, tracilturner.com. There's artwork, blog posts, other sort of links on there. Just go check it out, say what's up. And I'm also on Instagram. I like sharing that because that is where I'm the most active. It's the most fun for me. My handle is Traci L. Turner. Please give me a follow. And yeah, let me know you stopped by. I want to know what you like to see and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's all I got, I think. Till the next video, friends. See ya.